Good.
6:30.
All right. Good evening, everyone. This meeting is being held in accordance with the public laws of 1975, Chapter 231. An adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by a notice sent to the Asbury Park Press, the Two River Times, and the Star Ledger, and posted in the main lobby of the municipal building and on the municipal website. OPMA authorizes municipalities to conduct public meetings through use of streaming services and other online meeting platforms. Red Bank Council is meeting in person, as well as providing an option for the public to participate via Zoom video meetings. Please note that the option to attend is being provided as a courtesy. Therefore, if Zoom becomes unavailable during the meeting and cannot be quickly fixed, council will continue with the remainder of the meeting. For those joining us via Zoom, please raise your hand during designated times to be recognized for a comment. Whether you are appearing in person or via Zoom, you must provide your name to be recognized. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm going to ask everybody to stay standing right after we do the pledge. Thank you.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I just want to have a moment of silence first to recognize the passing of President Jimmy Carter, and also just to recognize the chaos that's happening in Los Angeles with the fire. So we could just stand for a moment of silence. Thank you, everyone. We have a roll call, please, Bonnie. Or should I call you birthday girl, Bonnie? Bonnie's birthday. She chose to celebrate it with all of us here at this council.
My favorite place in the world. Councilperson Bonatakis. Here. Councilperson Cassidy.
Present.
Councilperson Patsy Blackwood. Here. Councilperson Forrest.
Present.
Councilperson Janelle.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Trigiani.
Here.
Mayor Portman.
Here. Well, even without looking at the agenda, I would have known that something was happening, because when one of your fellow officers is being sworn in, the cops show up. So good on you guys. Let's get to it. We are going to be swearing in. We'll start with Patrolman James McGee. Come on up.
Yeah. Sheila, how are you? Sorry, good seeing. All right, repeat after me. I, James McGee.
I, James McGee,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and comply
that I will support
with the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Jersey,
the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Jersey,
the charter, laws, and ordinances of the Borough of Red Bank,
the charter, laws, ordinances of the Borough of Red Bank,
the rules and regulations of the Red Bank Police Department,
the rules and regulations of the Red Bank Police Department,
and the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
and the law,
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
as patrolman to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. You want to, guys want to just rotate around, we'll get a photo. Good. I'll just sign.
And we're here now. I had tinnitus really.
Yeah, just sign it, you sign it, right? What we're doing.
No, he has to sign it.
Oh, okay, yes, you do.
Back up.
Press this launch in the arm.
Just sign under the mayor's signature.
Who's ready?
All right, next up, we have the swearing in of Special Two Carmine Panulo. Behind me, there you go. Who's, ready? Yeah, after me. I, Carmine Panulo,
I, Carmine Panula,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support and comply
that I will support and comply with
with the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Jersey,
the Constitution and the laws of the state of New Jersey,
the charter, laws, and ordinances of the Borough of Red Bank,
the charter, laws, and ordinances of the Borough of Red Bank,
the rules and regulations of the Red Bank Police Department,
the rules and regulations of the Red Bank Police Department,
and the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics.
the Law Enforcement Code of Ethics,
And that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of my office as a special law enforcement, I went too long, hold on. And I will faithfully discharge the duties of my office
the duties of my office
as Special Law Enforcement Officer, Class 2,
as Special Law Enforcement Officer Class 2
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
This was a suit. I like that color.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like the words, like here's where the meeting. Sorry? Yes, of course.
I think you're trying to speak.
I don't know whose Bible that is.
I just want to take a minute to thank the mayor, deputy mayor, the council, manager Jim Gant for all your support. Your continued support of the department, myself, the officers are always reassured that you're always there for them, and I really appreciate it. Great turnout. It's always a good thing to see. It's always an exciting time for the department whenever we hire new officers. Like an extension of our family. When you always see your family grow, it's very fulfilling.
Secret. Yes.
Obviously, we announced James came to us as our Class 2, and now he's moving into a patrolman spot. I'm very happy for him because he came to us as a Class 1, left, became a Class 2 in Seeger. Chief Macko, that we always appreciate his officers coming here. Class 2 there, came back and worked for us as a Class 2, and he did an excellent job, and he met our expectations, and it was an easy transition for us to move him from a SLEO 2 to full-time patrol. So congratulations to you and your family. Welcome to our family. It's official. Carmine, you got some big shoes to fill. Not only him, but your father's shoes. Your father's a retired detective from Carteret. So I'm sure your whole family's probably very, very proud of you. And welcome to our family. We're here We'll introduce you to most of the guys from our department. We'll take a picture when we're done, but, I'll talk a little bit about each guy. James grew up in Howell. He graduated from Howell High School. He attended Johnson and Wales University for a period of time before transitioning to Brookdale Community College. Graduated from the police academy in May of 24 with a full-time, with a full police certificate. Full police training certificate, sorry. James is also the first of his family to pursue in law enforcement. Carmine grew up in Middlesex County for most of his life before moving to Mattawa in 2022. Carmine's father, like I said, he's a retired detective from Carteret. He graduated from the Monmouth County Police Academy and, like I said, had previously worked in Seagirt. On a side note, I think my understanding is that he used to work for an electrician, so if anybody needs electrician. Try to get him lined up. But, I wish you guys the best of luck in your career. We're all here for you. My door is always open. So feel free to stop in and say hi to me. But, the biggest thing is I want to remind you guys, for my career is integrity. And I want you guys to take a piece of that with you and, keep that up on the shelf. Integrity means a lot in this career and it means a lot in your life. And I think if you kind of build yourself, your life and your career around that, you'll be just fine and do well. But I just want to say congratulations again. Thanks to all the officers that came on your own time. Thanks to the council. We all love you guys. Smile.
Thank you, Chief. I wanted to just thank Chief Macko from Seagirt for being here also. Seagirt's been very good to us lately, so we appreciate it.
Got comments, yeah.
Sure.
Thanks. Just and
Start the
Chief
clock.
Frazee knows I go a lot longer than a minute, so.
Thank you.
So if a lot of people are wondering when there's two officers from Seagirt here and then the chief shows up in uniform at 6:45, we are very used to this. So Seagirt, as most people know, it's a very small community. I only have 13 sworn officers. In the summer, we go up to about 40. We pride ourselves on being a training ground. I assure Mayor Portman, the council, Chief Frazee, and I have already discussed. Our officers go through a vigorous background process, are highly trained. Both these officers graduated top of their class at the police academy. We're well suited in our community. You brought up our second core value, which is integrity. Knowing both the officers, I can assure you, they abided by ours of service, integrity, respect, and fairness to the highest degree. Mr. Gant also knows, as I joke, I had to get one joke in. He was there during Jim McGee's. And yes, it is the joke that somehow you became a ping pong ball in Monmouth County because you end up in Red Bank, then you come down in Seagirt, then you come back to Red Bank. But I also as well could not be prouder of them. Jimmy in particular, right? You wanted to be here. He had his eyes set. He could have gone to a lot of places. He chose your borough. So with that, we just do a quick thing in Seagirt. We give out challenge coins. So if nobody knows the history of a challenge coin, long and short of it, without belaboring it, it's basically a sign that you're always part of our family. It's something that they carry that they can always identify that they're part of us. So Jimmy, Carmine, if you don't mind coming up real quick, I'd just like to present them to you. Thanks. Final note that I just have to say to Chief Frazee, Carmine was my last certified class 2 this year. And the fourth quarter of the year becomes very tight in a small town like Dyne. And Chief Frazee was very gracious to do this, not in the December meeting, but to hold off for me for January. So with that, I certainly appreciate your friendship and the friendship of the council here. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're all welcome to stay for the presentations of the holiday home decorating content. If you want me to take a moment, you guys can slide on out and get over to Jamie's or wherever you're heading to celebrate. So just let me know if you're still going when we're done here. That's all I ask.
Thank you so much.
They know you there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Just want to say thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Bonnie.
It's Vanya. Manager, good seeing you.
Congratulations again. Got 4 more to go.
Yeah. Hey,
Just keep going.
I'll go over there.
no, that.
No, they got one out.
Just move. Why not?
That one go.
What is that?
Figure it out.
Popped out.
This guy.
You got 2?
I got it. Well, we've been looking for a scapegoat for years.
Thanks, thank you guys. Good seeing you.
Nice to meet you.
Come up.
Hope to see you around.
Thanks. Have a good day. Ma'am, nice meeting you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Nice meeting
Chief
you.
Secretary.
Thanks.
Lovely. I'm like,
Yeah, they're great. We try to go
Thank you.
right behind the MJ here.
Oh, yeah. I live over by the high school. Yeah. Jim lives over the lake. I grew up on Chestnut Drive. Yeah.
We only been there higher roll. Very nice.
It's a great place to get your pole and go down to the dock.
Live there.
Thanks very much.
It's also not on ground. She live on the, yeah.
Here you go. Yeah, it's a great.
That's out, man.
Love to
That's
see
like,
you.
I went to Mount North High School and I live across the street now. It's a great place, man. Good. Starbucks.
Couldn't be a better department. He
We
couldn't.
love when fire cops move to town.
This-
I was a transit cop, so I worked with Red Bank quite a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
In person, right?
Okay.
This department's awesome.
Yeah. We used to have a good time.
All right.
Earshot this time? There you go.
That's why you guys pulled the owl out.
You got it, Jim?
Are you guys still here?
Okay. Oh,
Absolutely.
it's just the video?
Did you get it?
I mean, he playing, his actions are a little different.
Then it's not. Is it on?
It's like, I love you guys. And it's great. Then sabotages the Zoom system.
Seriously.
That's maybe.
No one's even logged.
There we go.
You have two.
Right.
You have two.
Back and running.
Okay.
All right, we have everybody? Yeah. All right, couple other things. I just want to, announce that we are appointing Bridget McCarthy as a regular member of the Shade Tree Committee for a 3-year term expiring 12/31/2027. Congratulations, Bridget. And we're also appointing Michelle Brody as alternate number 1 member of the Shade Tree Committee for an unexpired 2-year term expiring 12/31/2025. Welcome aboard. All right, without any further ado, let's get to the presentations of the Holiday Home Decorating Contest winners. Hey, Oscar, do these have like categories or they were who, is there 3, 2, 1 here? Just the top 3. Okay. Well, first up, we have the Ramirez family. Yeah, anyone? Yeah.
I don't have to Google this house. I know exactly which one it is. Yep.
Patience. Come over here. Get a nice photo.
Thank you for your service.
Oscar, get the picture.
Yummy stuff in here. Come on, Oscar, get in the picture.
Yeah.
Do you want to go get in the picture?
Yeah.
Ben's gonna come get in the picture.
I'm on.
Correct.
Okay. And I did the reorg.
Come on over there.
2 for 1.
Uh,
Almost like,
He's asking if the minutes are in the back. Like he hasn't looked at it yet.
well, I don't look for the videos.
It's up, big teeth. Your chance.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay.
You know, ma'am, your homemade coming back into Red Bank after work, so much nicer this Christmas.
That was 3:30 Shrewsbury Avenue.
Yeah,
We always look forward to, when I pass by, I'm like, okay, yeah.
keep an eye out for Halloween. We also decorate like.
Yes, you do.
so cute
All
for
right.
Halloween.
Next up, at 33 South Street, the Kehoe family.
Hi, good to see you.
Thank you very much.
It does look really nice. Look at down South.
He's got it. Oh, wow.
Oh, no, it's kind of big.
Gotta be able to see his face, though. Yeah, wow, he's a pro.
Big teeth, big teeth.
Pigeons out.
Oh, how cute. Oh, my gosh.
Thank you very much.
Santa was a unicorn.
It's up, big teeth.
Look at me. Over there. Oscar's favorite thing. Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
And finally, from 99 East Bergen Place. How do I say that?
It's Nubia's house.
It's Nubia's house.
Hitting family.
Where is kept on their behalf?
No, they're here. Can't make it.
Oh.
Neighbors.
Oh, Laura's gonna come on behalf of Hitting family.
From their basketball practice.
No, I don't think we need a photo.
No, you don't. Okay. What's in here? I might take it home.
Long walk next door.
All right,
Nice baskets.
moving right along. Can I have a motion to open the floor for public comments on agenda items only?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, anyone have any comments on agenda items only? Anyone online, Jim?
No comments.
No? All right, then can I have a motion to close the public comment on agenda items only?
I'll make that motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next up.
Mr. Mayor, I wanted
Yes.
to take a moment to acknowledge our new board president.
Oh, sure. Sure.
I just wanted to congratulate Sue Viscomi in the audience tonight, our new borough board president. Congratulations. When did that election happen? Was it Monday night? Tuesday night? And you've been on since 2011. Congratulations, and that's a big deal. It's 13, and is it still 1,300 students? Something like that. A little shy of that, and it's a huge impact on the community. And I know that we're all going to do everything we can to continue to support the rural schools, and it is my honor to be the liaison to the school district this year. So anyway, congratulations. And who's the vice president, Mr. Perry? All right, thank you very much.
Okay, can I have a motion to approve the minutes from 12/12/24?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can I have a motion to approve the exec session minutes from 12/12/24?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And can I have a motion to approve the minutes from 1/1/2025, our reorg meeting?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. We have one ordinance on the agenda tonight. Can I have a motion to open the public hearing? Oh,
First reading.
Just need a motion
Introduction.
to introduce, so that's when the public hearing is.
that's what it is. I got you. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Right. Oh, yeah, okay. Can I have a motion to introduce ordinance 2025-01 handicap parking space on West Bergen?
I make such a motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilperson Bonatakis?
Yes.
Councilperson Cassidy?
Yes.
Councilperson Facey Blackwood?
Quick question. Is West Bergen, is that Dr. James Parker Boulevard on that side?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
yes.
Coffee Corral. Councilperson Forrest?
Yes.
Councilperson Janone?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Trigiano?
Yes.
Mayor Corman?
Yes.
I just wanted to recognize that this was brought to our attention by Freddie Boynton, actually, who recommended this area as a need for the handicap spot. We took a look at it, definitely in concurrence there with the location to the park, Coffee Corral, and there's another business right around the corner there that the Ark of Monmouth frequents as well. So this is a good spot for that to go.
Thank you, Jim. Public hearing on this ordinance will be on 1/23/2025. We have a list of items, resolutions. Any of these need to be pulled out, or can we do them on the consent agenda?
Mayor, I just want quickly for 25-21, I believe the manager has a video just showing what See My Legacy is. That we could share. Should we do that first before?
Yeah, I think before the consent, we can just share. Here on my screen here. See, the audio works.
Welcome to See My Legacy, all-in-one giving platform created for communities. A hub for both community staff and their residents. We help you manage memorial programs, create sponsorship opportunities, run fundraisers, and organize volunteer events. We give you the tools and support to make giving simple and rewarding. See My Legacy is a platform designed for your entire community. Whether it's the departments that organize and drive your initiatives or the local groups that make your community special, everyone can collaborate in one place. Helping you streamline efforts and create a better experience for those who want to support the community. See My Legacy empowers communities with campaigns, our powerful tool that brings your existing initiatives online, helping you launch new programs that you and your community members want. Communities love campaigns because they act as an all-in-one tool that provides easy participation for your residents and businesses, built-in recognition for donors and sponsors, and management features that make getting the job done easy. See My Legacy is the best platform for managing and starting a memorial program. Whether you have an established program or just a few dedicated items, we give you the tools to streamline your process. With powerful features like item mapping and online payments, the memorial process becomes an easy and exciting experience for your residents, while also saving you time by eliminating the back and forth with your donors. From raising funds for new amenities to finding local businesses to sponsor community events, See My Legacy is the only tool purpose-built for communities to run their sponsorships and fundraisers. With our digital platform, you can create unique sponsorship tiers for your campaigns, outlining what participants can give and what they'll receive in return. Plus, your sponsors and donors can effortlessly check out online and receive their tax-deductible letter in moments. Saying thank you to those who give back becomes easy because every contribution is recognized within your digital campaign, making it easy for sponsors to see their impact while boosting the success of your initiatives. Create and organize a volunteer event in minutes with See My Legacy's campaigns. From beautification projects to getting volunteers for your events, See My Legacy makes it easy for your community members to explore opportunities and register online. Our pre-built volunteer forms capture all necessary details, simplifying the sign-up process and keeping you organized. By bringing your volunteer events and programs into the modern age, you encourage more residents to participate and broaden the scope of those who can give back. Beyond community giving, See My Legacy helps you unlock the stories of your community with our QR plaques. Bring to life the stories that make your community special. Tell the story of your history and monuments, public art and landmarks, memorials and dedications, and much more. Place our QR plaques in your public spaces, allowing community members to scan and uncover a rich digital experience filled with photos, captions, and links, helping you to preserve and share what matters most within your community. Every donation is a story waiting to be told. You can provide enhanced recognition using these same QR plaques, allowing your donors and sponsors to share the meaning behind their gift. These stories are forever a part of your community's digital profile, making them accessible anywhere and everywhere. With See My Legacy, you benefit from the collective knowledge and best practices shared by hundreds of communities using our platform. With access to pre-built campaign templates, ready-to-use promotional materials, and an expert support team who helps you set up your profile and create your campaigns, See My Legacy makes community giving simple and rewarding.
Thank you, Jim. It's a long video, man.
A couple minutes, you know.
Dozed off there in the middle. I know we talked about that. It looks like a very cool program. I'm
Yeah,
excited for
it
it.
covers, I mean, just quickly, Mayor, you know, like when we're working in modernizing our government, there's been multiple separate conversations, like when we're thinking about doing memorial plaques, like, wow, even before we knew this existed, we had a conversation, like, it would be so great if there's a QR code that went to the scholarship in that person's honor. One separate conversation. And then when we're talking about volunteer events, we're like, wow, it would be so great for there to be a public platform for people to go to, that kind of all this stuff's integrated to. That also happens to be a part of this program. Third conversation, where we were like, wow, when we have these big projects and people want to give towards a park, it would be so great if there was a platform by GoFundMe. Third conversation, and they're all covered under this exact same program. So to me, this is really exciting. It's modernizing of our government. It makes it so the people that actually work here physically, you know, have less to do because this is streamlining everything for them, and it's putting it all into and encapsulating it in one safe place. We're not having to reinvent the wheel or build the platform. it's doing it for us. So I was really grateful to the manager for actually finding this platform, because it checks off a lot of the things that were in the ether or the larger concepts we were talking about, and it brings them into reality. So thank you for being so cutting edge and finding these things for us.
Yeah, I was excited to bring this program back actually from Pittsburgh. When I went there for the International City Managers Conference. This was one of the vendors that I happened upon. When I came back, I said, well, let me just, I kind of got sold something, right? But I wanted to make sure that it was the right thing for Red Bank. So I had Oscar and Adriana, Oscar from Parks and Rec, Adriana from Community Engagement, to do separate calls with the company without me involved and give their, their objective view of that. And they both were like, we need this. We absolutely can use this. This is going to streamline things. This is great. And for me, I thought what was nice was the nice touch of the QR codes for memorial. We have a lot of different memorials around town, and what they are and what they actually mean. Somebody's name on a plaque on a bench, but now we're giving a family an opportunity to tell that story.
Yeah.
You go and sit on a bench and you wonder who this is actually for. So I think it's just a nice tribute that we can actually give to people. I know that Barbara had brought it up at, I think, our last council meeting, as to, how are we preserving memorial benches? And I think that this just helps us find a program and a way to do that puts it all in one place. So it's much easier to manage instead of things just kind of getting lost in the ether. So appreciate your support on this. And to me, what I was even more impressed by with the company, all these things that they offer, was the price of the contract, or the quote on the invoice, which was $2,400 or $2,499 for the entire year. So I thought that was very affordable for, what it's going to actually do for us in-house.
I have a question, Jim. How do you envision Parks and Rec using it? I could see the community engagement officer using it for events such as Pride in the Park, or to get volunteers to come in and.
Well, I see that same.
You see it that way?
With, so many times I've heard from people, how do I get involved? We can put any sort of volunteer opportunity.
How do I coach?
How do I coach? Oscar's running an event. He needs people. He can push this out that way.
Okay.
And it'll be more obvious to people.
To get more volunteers to come in.
Instead of trying to search for, a volunteer form that might have been created years ago that's stuck on our website, buried deep, this is going to be forward facing. It's going to be a lot easier, user friendly to use. What's also very great about this program for Oscar is that all of his registrations for these programs can also be built in through forms through this company as well.
Okay.
So
And the user friendly is the key there, because we want to keep, it's much easier to get people to sign up when it's click, click, go. So,
and that's what we're looking to do as far as even the whole website goes. I've heard a lot of feedback. Even when I first came in, I knew that was a big, bite to take off, was the website, because there's so much involved in redesigning a website. But we're hoping that by the end of March, we're going to have a new designed website for the borough. And this is just be.
There you go.
good on you, Mr. Gant.
Sneaking a big announcement there.
Okay, so having said that, can I have a motion to approve resolutions 25-17 through 25-21 on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please, Bonnie.
Councilperson Bonatakis?
Yes.
Councilperson Cassidy?
Yes.
Councilperson Fitzy Blackwood?
Yes.
Councilperson Forrest?
Yes.
Councilperson Janine?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Triviano?
Yes, Mayor Portman.
Yes. All right, moving along. Can I have a motion to open the floor for public questions or comments?
I'll make such a motion, Mr. Mayor.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
I
All right. Floor is open for any comments. Anyone online, Jim?
No comments.
Okay, anyone here have anything to add? Mary, you got anything you want to add? Oh,
We get her Monday.
all right.
Get Mary Moss Monday.
All right, can I have a motion to close the public comment?
Sure, I'll make such a motion.
Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Christina, you got anything to report?
Just one thing. I won't step too much on Nancy's toes, but just wanted to report that last night the planning board accepted the motion to attach the environmental resources inventory to the planning board. to the master plan, which is really exciting. And so thank you to the Environmental Commission for spearheading that, our planners, BFJ, and certainly Nancy, who was very involved in creating that document. The maps in there got a bit of press, but also I just want to point folks to it. It was thrilling to read for a 100-page document. There's a lot of like fun stuff in there. So I encourage people to take a look. It should be a good reference, not just for us for policy and for planning, but also for residents. There's a lot of things that are helpful as you're thinking about. I also weirdly learned, like I forgave a night heron that tried to poop on me one time because it turns out that they're threatened. So it covers all kinds of things. All kinds of things are in there about our hydrology and soils and everything, but our animals and plants. So I just encourage people to take a look at it. Thank you.
I'd like to hear more about this heron, but I mean, this is gonna be the shortest birthday party yet, so I feel an obligation to, go for 10 or 15 minutes, but I want to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
And Mary, I want to wish you a welcome and good luck starting Monday.
And to anyone in the borough, from the manager to the council to River Center to the residents, what a magical holiday season. And I mean, I'm commuting again and I'm coming back into town. And I said to the residents on Shrewsbury, just coming back into town. One day I'd go down Layton, then I'd go down Shrewsbury. I was taking a different path through town every day and then down through downtown. And it was just a beautiful time to be in Red Bank. So I wish everyone a happy new year and a happy birthday where applicable. And thank you.
Thank you. I'll start with Shade Tree before I go back into the Environmental Commission. Happy New Year, everybody, officially. The Shade Tree inventory document has been updated, and I think it can be found on the borough website somewhere in Shade Tree land. I don't know exactly where, but we'll get to it. An update from the Environmental Commission. Christina started mentioning the environmental resource inventory. And that's something I've been advocating for ever since I joined the EC back in, I want to say 2019. That's when I started pushing for it. So it's kind of nice to see that it's come to fruition. The ERI serves as a vital resource for municipalities in understanding and managing their natural and environmental assets. The document was last updated in 1996, 28 years ago when Red Bank's mayor was Mayor McKenna and Pat Mena was a councilman. And so this document actually is a companion document to the master plan, and it should be updated at a minimum of every 10 years. So the inventory includes text, tables, maps that Christina alluded to, visual information, detailing the characteristics of natural resources like herons and environmentally significant features within an area. It's designed to assist officials, residents, board and commissions to more easily identify environmental challenges and prioritize actions necessary to preserve the borough's natural resources. The information can be used to promote awareness around sustainability efforts, inform land use planning, and develop resource protection actions to safeguard the health and well-being of its residents. Community development is beneficial in providing planning, and it's conducted with full consideration for maintaining a balance between the built, the natural, and the human elements. Also, the EC is also partnering, sorry, Laura, with the Animal Welfare Committee to encourage residents to create a wildlife habitat at their abodes. And this was a project that started back in 2019, and it kind of went a wayside with the pandemic. At this time, there are 52 households in Red Bank who are wildlife certified. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Yes. Ben.
So I will be wearing the education liaison hat. I will be going to Red Bank Regional has their, I guess, mission planning assessment project. It's going tomorrow and Saturday. I'll be there tomorrow night. And I have some announcements from Parks and Rec. Our buddy ball program for children with special needs will resume on Monday, January 13th. More information, of course, on our website at Parks and Rec. Evening open gym has now resumed. It will continue to meet at 7 p.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays until March. The rec department is bringing brand new programs for 2025, hip hop dance, open to boys and girls ages 6 to 13.
They will be held at the Red Bank Senior Center on Thursdays from 5:30 to 6:30, starting the 23rd of this month. And Parks and Rec is now open to registrations for baseball and softball programs. It's open for children's ages 14 to 4. So also a small thing, I got a note from one of our constituents about the traffic in town, which continues to be an ongoing challenge. And I just want to say I haven't responded to your email yet. I wanted to give it some thought. I just want to acknowledge that I got it. And, you know, obviously Red Bank is in the middle of a lot of traffic in Monmouth County, and it's an ongoing challenge, which we continue to wrestle with here up at the borough dais. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Laura?
Animal welfare, I think, thanks Nancy for talking about that. So I think it's a nice collaboration between, animal welfare and environmental to do the garden. So hopefully we'll get some bees pollinating things that have to do with animals, right? So, thank you for bringing that up. And the library, I mentioned at our January 1st reorganization meeting that Eleni Gleico was leaving as director of the library. And so I am allowed to announce tonight, because I just got it, that they're going to have a new chapter for Eleni. It's going to be wishing her fond farewell as she embarks on an exciting new journey. It will be Wednesday, January 22nd in the library meeting room from 2 to 4 p.m. So anybody who wants to stop by and say goodbye to her, she's moving on to Elizabeth. She got a bigger job and she was great in our library. She started so many programs, and she'll be sorely missed. But anyhow, that's the way life goes. Some things that are happening at the library. Every Friday they have the dance fitness at 10 a.m. And the fireside story time is continuing on Wednesdays, and the book clubs are continuing. The 15th, I see they have a book club going on. Our library is just so cool because it's not just a library. Like, you can borrow like lawn mowers and things for your house that you use like once, or things like that. So it's really very nice. The thing that I found very impressive was these cake molds that I bought one for my daughter, and I used it once to make a Big Bird cake. And you can go in there and get cake molds that you'll use probably once and bring it back. So there's lots of things in there that go beyond just books.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, hello.
Me a lawnmower? I didn't have to buy a lawnmower?
Weed whackers.
A karaoke machine.
A karaoke machine, yes. So there really is so much going on at that library, and it's really, they have a bridge club that meets to learn how to play bridge, because I know that's not easy. And a lot of things are done in both English and Spanish, which is very exciting. So they stop in and say goodbye to her because she's done a great job there. And we wish her the best in her new position in Lisbon. That's it for me. Thank you.
I just want to know, I got my library card.
Nice. All right, good. Deputy Mayor, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor. From River Center, the Sweet Stroll will be Saturday, February 8th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can find more information on their social media. It's a really great event. You pick up a little map. The pickup spot's going to be at Fourchette, and it shows you all the participating businesses in town. So bring your sweet tooth. I want to once again congratulate Officers Panula and McGee. It is National Law Enforcement Day, so it's a wonderful day to have something celebratory in the town. On the same note, I want to thank Senator Van Call and also restaurateur / chief of Eatontown, Billy Lucia, who you might see him at 26 West sometimes. Them and their partners have started a new nonprofit named Miles County Police and First Responders Foundation. They held the kickoff right here in Red Bank this week. There was a lot of notable guests there, including Miles County Prosecutor Ray Santiago, Eddie Donnelly from the FMBA, Wayne Branchard, who's the head of the State Troopers Union, and I believe he's still first vice chairman of the National Troopers Coalition, and officers from all over the county. Essentially, this new nonprofit being launched by our senator is to get off the ground a lot of the events that we already are, very fortunate to have an active department in Red Bank community-wise. We have an awesome national night out. We have great coffee with a cop. We have a translator program. We have a social worker program. We have a senior lockbox program. I could go on and on and on. But to really aid as a nonprofit for other towns to start having that community interaction with their residents. And then also really, just to celebrate and to commend the times when law enforcement is doing something that's worth celebration. The same way that we had, Senator Gopal come here and recognize our officers for everything they did in the last year, all the notable things. And so they're going to be open to grant opportunities and ideas in that direction. So get ready. I'm sure we will have lots of ideas for this nonprofit, but I'm very excited to see that positive work. And then lastly, on a personal / townwide note, I just wanted to take a moment to remember Steve Napolitani of Mr. Pizza Slice. Growing up, this is not a unique story. He was a big part of my childhood. I would go there, we would run over the bridge from River Plaza from our friends' houses and just get back before dinner. So nobody really knew you left Buchanan Boulevard or, near the deli. That's not there anymore. And he was great. Very similar to another person I miss, Gary, from the place in the alley. He would let people run a tab. He would look out for you. He would joke with you. And as I said in his obituary, he made everybody feel special. He remembered everybody's birthdays, he remembered everybody's names. Will be greatly, greatly missed. The one thing that always brings me comfort is that Victor is still there. Steve and Victor were really close. And Victor takes a lot of pride in still working there. So I was excited to hear that he might have the opportunity to actually purchase the business. I ate an exceptional amount of circle fries this week. And that's all I have to report. Thanks, Mayor.
Thank you.
My condolences.
Thanks.
I just thought I would take a moment to reflect on this past year, really our first full year as a council, and go over and let everyone know some of the things we managed to accomplish. I'm not going to go through my whole list because it's long, but it definitely started out with hiring, which technically was the year before, but hiring Mr. Gant here to captain our ship. And he in turn we had to hire a new clerk. We hired a HR manager. We hired and created the position of a community outreach coordinator. We got to swear in our new chief, but a lot of that stemmed from hiring Jim. So thank you, Jim. Some of the big ones, we finally started work on Marine Park, which, as everyone knows, was kind of taken out during Sandy and sat. It was usable, but nothing was being done with it. So we moved the parking. Very excited for this year. The park is going to be unrecognizable. It's going to look like a whole new park. It'd be really an incredible asset for the community. And we also managed to get our beginning phases of the DPW. It's a slower process than I would have liked, but hopefully this year we'll see some serious project on it. One of the really cool things that happened was we hosted the Mexican consulate this year at the senior center, and we had over 120 appointments for our residents who were in need of services. So that was really special. We got our dispensaries open finally. We have that revenue coming in. We passed an ordinance that it's all going into the recreation trust. So excited to have that new source of income. We worked a lot with the River Center this year. So public art, we got the mural done of Count Basie on Stu's building, which was great. Again, we worked with them to do some new events. I know Dave Casti was really involved in getting the Record Riot going, which was a great new event. We've got the Thursday Night Fresh Market happening. So excited for more collaborations this year with the River Center and Maren, the new director. We did pass a complete and Green Streets ordinance. We have a weird thing in Red Bank where some of the roads are county roads, some of the roads are state roads, some of them are local roads. But we did advocate a lot this year for work on county roads. We managed to fix the crossing at Riverside Gardens Park, which is big. We have a nice big blinking crosswalk at the hospital. We're looking forward to a blinking crosswalk at Shrewsbury and Monmouth for the senior center.
Yay.
Yes. And Commissioner Ross LaCitra has assured us it's happening this year. So we hold him to it. We got the mayor's wellness campaign going again with several events, including a biking with the mayor event and a couple other wellness events. We've been expediting our lead line replacement program. We want to make sure everybody in Red Bank has access to safe and clean drinking water. So we've really sped it up way beyond the timetable that was given to us by the state. We've held over 200 hours of office hours between myself and the council members. And we've also had numerous public forums, 2 on redevelopment, 1 on pedestrian and bike safety, 1 on Shrewsbury Avenue, 1 with the West Side residents. So we have been and will continue to be reaching out to our residents. We want to hear from you. I love getting emails from you. Even when they're angry, it's good. It means you're involved in paying attention. And that's good for Red Bank. And of course, we remain dedicated to funding public safety and supporting our police and fire departments. Just hired a few new officers tonight. And one thing I do want to remember, we ended an 8-year lawsuit with the hospital, which was good. And we can move forward with that. And I'm looking forward to doing some work with the hospital and having them become a nice community partner for us. So that's all I got. Jim, you have a...
Mayor, I'd like to comment. I thought that's an amazing year. You know, I've been in this room as a resident. I've been sitting there for 25 years where Mr. Scott is over there. And it's a lot. I'm very proud to be a small part of that. And it's also nice, you know, because some of us were part of the Charter Study Commission to see our new government working so well with the lines of accountability, a direct, you know, you and the rest of us, I think, getting things done. And it was a difficult while to be a citizen of Red Bank with all the drama that we had. And it's nice to see a lot of these things getting done. And of course, it's amazing to be a small part of it.
I concur, Ben. Jim, you're
Pretty great list there, Mayor. Yeah. I just, a couple highlights from my side, aside from the highlights from the rest of the year. One of the previous meetings that we had just recently, the issue of streetlights, a number of streetlights being out came up. So I asked our police department on their rounds to make a concerted effort at putting together a comprehensive list of streetlights that we can have JCP&L take a look at. So I've received that. They've gotten that to me. There's a number of them, and we're going to make sure we get with JCP&L to start addressing those. Mary, we're excited to have you start on Monday. And it's definitely, you know, some big shoes to fill with our previous clerk, but you're already hitting the ground running. We've seen you a number of times in Borough Hall throughout the week, getting things set up. So that's been really appreciated too. As far as DPU, and like I said, we're keeping these projects moving. They move, you know, they might not move as fast as we like, but what I think is great is that obviously the governing body has put the financing where it needs to be so that these projects can get moving. Just today, I met with Collier's Engineering and Netta Architects, which now my plan is to come back to you and update you on what my meeting was with them out at Bell Labs in their office. Sat down with the architects and engineers just to look at the previous first pass of the plan. Because there was definitely some adjustments that need to be made before that's brought back to the committee. So they're going to be working on that. Colliers has been out surveying the property. So we still need that data to really come up with something to present to the ad hoc committee. I'm looking down that way and at Laura, between Nancy and Dave and Laura as the ad hoc committee to DPU. So again, just so you know, those things are still moving on behind the scenes so that there's something to present there. You would have seen through Adriana, our community engagement coordinator, public hearing on Jake's Law. Jake's Law is a DEP program for creating all-inclusive playgrounds. That's obviously going to shake hands with our Marine Park project. Jake's Law allows for municipalities to apply up for $500,000 to $750,000 for creating all-inclusive playgrounds. Because of the funding that you've already established by bond ordinance for Marine Park and how we're moving that project along, we plan to apply for that grant. And there's a number of, you know, engagement things that have to happen in order to do that. So I believe about 9 hours ago, the public survey was posted to the website. and along with social media. We created a landing page on our website for Marine Park Jake's Law, so you can see a couple of the different renderings of what we're considering for the park and what we've really settled in on. And again, thanks to the Marine Park Ad Hoc Committee for a lot of the feedback there. So that survey's out now, and then more importantly is the public hearing, which will be held in this forum at our next meeting to start the meeting off. And we'll go over a couple of components. We'll have CME, our borough engineer, available, and a representative from Compan, who's the playground designer, to be with us for that meeting as well. And our SPCA agreement, again, thank you for moving that along, because it's obviously a very important piece of services that we provide in the borough here, and that service that we get from SPCA in Monmouth County. One part of that agreement that we worked on with feedback from the Animal Welfare Committee was making sure that the SPCA is, contributing to the Red Bank community specifically. So we asked them to put 3 different community engagement events in the agreement. And we've obviously gotten that from Ross DeCitra as well, who's the executive director of the SPCA, who has committed to the 3 engagement events through SPCA to be at our engagement events through Animal Welfare Committee. So I was glad to see that addendum to that.
Cat Days manager, we're gonna get Cat Days finally here in Red Bank.
Cat Day, yeah.
They will be there. And Jim, thanks for working on that with us, because that was something that we really worked on, and you came up with the idea of putting it into the contract. But thank you so much. That's why we have a manager now.
I just want to add one other thing too, which I forgot to mention. I know like over the holidays, there was some confusion about, so one of my neighbors, I saw him posting online about when is the recycling pickup is changed for the holidays, but it wasn't announced. I'll strongly encourage, especially now that we have a community outreach coordinator, I strongly encourage people to sign up on the Red Bank Facebook page, check the borough page, sign up for alerts. You'll get all these, there's a whole list of alerts.
Instagram.
Right.
On Instagram.
Instagram too, yes. The kids, they're on the Instagram.
The median age in Red Bank is 37.
There you go.
We use Instagram.
Instagram, yeah, wait, so sign up for all these things, and we're doing our best to let you know what's happening in the borough.
And I think too, I know Brian Donahue picked up on the posting of that change in the recycling schedule, and I
Thank
know
you,
ran
Brian.
an article on that as well, so
Thank you.
the information's out there. Just moving around.
Mayor, may I just add one more thing?
Sure.
Laura, could you remind everybody that it's time to register their dogs and cats?
It's time to register your dogs and cats. And apparently, the reason my cats weren't registered, I lost the paperwork from getting them fixed, but I think
Confession
I
time.
they let that slide sometimes,
It's
right?
in our record.
Right, okay, thank you.
Bonnie's got you.
Bonnie's
Got you.
thank you.
All right, anything else, anyone? All right, can I have a motion to adjourn? Can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Hi.
All right, see you next time.
No.